Yeah. The place to be.
It all look the same when it pushing down the drain. Watch them as them shutting up the lane with the rope, gold chain, throw something in a hand. Look up on them face, touch a button and if you can, just be try to.
Woohoo! The place to be. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.
From Africa, brought to America, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. If you know your history, then you will know where I'm coming from. Then you wouldn't have to ask me, who the hell do I think I am? I'm just a buffalo soldier.
So my name's Steph Nelson. I've spent 15 years on the Gold Coast working with, loving and supporting special needs families. It's in my heart, it's what I do. So that's why I'm up here today. This would not have come off without the support of a brilliant organisation.
Oh, yes,
Can I
please.
please
Thanks,
hear
love.
a big roar for the Australian Vaccination Risk Network? Thank you. Thank you. They have been our support. They have helped us financially to bring this day together. They don't come together easy. So anybody that wants to look at the work that the AVN is doing, please go to that centre white little spot. They're all waving in there. Hi, Shell. Shell, would you like to come up here and talk to people about the AVN membership?
And thanks so much for all of you coming. Sorry. Oh, this way? Oh, is that better? Hi there, thanks all for coming. It's never been more important to be speaking out about the risks of vaccines, and we know that this, particularly what they're calling as vaccine, isn't actually a vaccine. It's an injection, it's a jab, and there's a lot of ingredients in there which are poisonous to the body. So the AVN, the Australian Vaccination Risk Network, was started about 20 plus years ago by Meryl Dorey. I'm on the committee, and my great friend here, Hayley, helps us out a lot. We've been handing out leaflets. So there's a sponsorship form over.
So we're gonna walk in unity, and we're gonna let them know that, and we're gonna do it peacefully, and we're gonna lockstep. We're gonna have our arms linked in love. Okay? We don't want to fight. It's time for us to win the peace. Okay. You might see that I've dressed in orange, the nails are orange, the toenails are orange, everything's orange. Now this is actually a call out. Some of you in the crowd will know a lady that we lovingly call Nana Hannah. Give me a call out, who knows Nana Hannah? All right. So Nana Hannah decided that orange is quite well recognised prison uniform, yeah? And particularly in New Zealand. We say 1, 2, 3 together, we stand in freedom. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We stand in freedom.
One more time.
We stand in freedom.
Hopefully Nana Hannah heard that, and Bishop, that would be brilliant. Okay, so I'm a bit of a bossy boots. I love God, and when God puts something in my heart, I speak it. And for the last 18 months, this has been on my heart, to save our children, to save our people, to save our elderly, to have the wisdom of the elders with us and amongst us. We need this, guys, we need it. So I harassed my pastor, something shocking. He might actually tell you a little bit of the story. But do you know, today, by the grace of God, I am standing here and I have the honour of introducing Pastor Samuel Tamaki, the Destiny Church team. Come on up, Destiny.
That's it. Crack the music up. Ah, yeah. Huh. We ain't here to play games. Come on. Yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Ha ha. Ah, yeah. One people, one heart, one mind, one God. Come on. Are you ready? Yeah, let's bring it on. Come on. Ha, ha, yeah, yeah. The movement's in motion with massive militant poetry. Now check this out. Huh. Come on. In the right light, study becomes insight. The system that this does teaches us to read and write so-called facts of fraud. They want us to allege and plan to bow down until their God lost the culture lost. Spun our minds and through time. Ignorance is taking over. Yo, we gotta take the power back. Bam, here's the plan. Stuff Uncle Snap, step back. I know who I am. Praise up the it. It's the style, it's clear. It's the beats and the lyrics they fear. The range is relentless. We need a movement with the quickness. You are the witness of change to counteract. We gotta take the power back. We gotta take power back. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. We gotta take the power back.
Take our power back.
Okay, check this out.
Take our power back.
The present politicians, I put my fist in them. Eurocentric, every last one of them. See right through the red, white, and blue in the skies. With justice, they punch up the structure of lies. Holes in our minds and attempt to hold us back. We got to take it back. Holes in our spirits, causing tears and fears. One-sided stories for years and years and years. I'm inferior. Who's inferior? Yeah, we need to check the interior of the system. Who cares about only one culture and that? We gotta take the power back. Come on, we gotta take the power back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on. Are you for real? Are you for real? We gotta take the power back. Okay, okay. Spitting out those lies on how we are. We are hooligans. We are thugs. We ain't that. We are everyday, law-abiding citizens that just want our freedoms. We ain't here to cause problems. We ain't here to cause dramas. So you know what? I want you to say with me. Let's do it together so they all can hear it. You ready? You ready? No more lies. No more lies. No more lies. No more lies. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Take it back, yo. Take it back and take it back and take it back, yo. Come on, yeah. Take it back, yo. Take it back and take it back and take it back, yo. Come on, yeah. Yeah. Come on. That's us. Freedom.
Love that they don't believe in vaccination. Or to wear a mask where they feel pretty happy about a mask. I mean, brother, you wear a mask and be protected from me, but I don't feel like wearing a mask. I'm not here to really speak too much about that and to rant on, but I will make a point of it because at the end of the day, if we don't speak, it carries on. So it's time for us to speak. It's time for us to stand. If we don't stand, who will? What does tomorrow look like for my children? What does 5 years look like for my children? What does 10 years look like for my grandchildren? If I don't stand, then who will? If not now, then when? So we have to make a stand. But I'm just going to get my wife to come up here and she's going to share a few words after me. But so as I said before, if I don't stand, then who will? If not now, then when? So we must make a stand. We mustn't stay silent on things that matter. You know the phrase. We must speak up. And so today we come from all different backgrounds, all different cultures. And the commonality we have is that we want to make decisions for our own lives. If it rains, that man puts an umbrella above his head. If it rains, that man decides to not put an umbrella up. That's on him. That's his choice. But what is a life that you're forced into a corner to make decisions on things that you don't really want to do? And so today, if there's anything I could say, is that there's a greater force that can also help you through these times, because people might be fearful. People might be in a position where they are facing the potential of losing their job. People might be at home and their marriage and their relationship is kind of not be seen as something small, and realize that the more of us that stand and speak, the more impact and unity we have together to stand up and overthrow things that are taking away our rights.
Awesome, honey. Hello everyone. Hey, you know what? I just want to commend every family that's come out today. All the mums who have gathered their children and in this heat and got everything that they need. You know what? We're doing that because we are making a stand. And one thing I just want to say is that I'm proud of each and every person here who has gone out of their comfort zone to confront what's in front of us. And there's going to be times, and make sure that we don't get complacent with what's happening. You know, we live in this beautiful sunshine state, right? We've got these stunning beaches. It can be easy to be complacent with what the undertone and the underthrow is going on. So I'm proud of each family that's come out to represent here and to stand. And one thing I just want to say is that it's important that we get uncomfortable, and or we will be confronted in the future with something that we're going to have to go to war for. So right now we may not feel the threats. We do not have soldiers outside our doors, but there is an underlining tone and a threat that is threatening our future. It is threatening our freedoms. So it is so important that we stand and don't sit back and be silent. There's so many different cultures, so many different people with different beliefs in here today. We've all got different backgrounds, but what I want to encourage, stay in unity. We're stronger together, in unity, standing together for what we believe in, which is our freedom. It's the freedom of choice. We don't have to all believe the same thing, but it is the freedom of choice. And you know what? These men and women who are standing here in front of us here, they are all men and women who are here for the community. Yeah, I mean that. They're here for each and every one of you. If you see this tent over here, Destiny Storehouse, that's where you can come and connect and meet. We have Man Up, as you see here for our men, Sisterhood, our support groups from Brisbane, North Brisbane, all the way down to South Gold Coast and around Australia and over in New Zealand, and we are here to support people because we know it's a tough time. It's a challenging time, and we want you to know that you have some support. So please come and see us. And our storehouse, guys, we've got a storehouse in the Gold Coast. This is where anyone who's struggling, who needs to get more food, who wants some food passes, whatever, you come and see us. Please come and see us. We don't want any of you to know. We want you to know that you can get that support that you need. But all these men and women have transformed their lives. Some of the backgrounds you would not even believe they have come out of, but they have totally transformed their lives, and they're all standing here today, yes, for their future, for their family, but they're standing here for our community, our country, our city, our nation. They're standing for you. So before we hand everyone, and yeah, we're excited to be standing here together with you.
Right now, we're just going to, as we finish this part of us in our set here, we're going to send a declaration out now. This is a spiritual attack on the atmosphere. Anything that exalts itself against the knowledge of Christ and the power, but also the lies, because the word says that the heart of man is desperately wicked. Void of Christ, he's just going to not be with it. So today, any fear, any doubt, anyone that's feeling a bit down today, this here is going to set you free. As we declare now, there's a spiritual attack going out to any demonic force to change and displace it and bring and raise up the banner, the blood of Christ. Tu tangata.
Hey, what the
little bit about his journey. Enjoy. Thank you so much.
All right, beautiful people. Thank you so much for coming down. Now, if anyone's got a camera, get it ready. We're going to have everyone come in the centre, so the people around the back, the people on the sides, creep in. Let's all creep into the middle. We're going to get some footage to send all around the world, to send to the people of Melbourne, to let them know that we're there for them. Everyone give the people of Melbourne a shout out. Yeah, these people have been locked down in a prison, open air prison. This is not just. And what I see today is community. The single thing that is going to get us through this is community. Now, what this has done, this is making all different walks of life come together, as you can see today. All different creeds, all different races, all people who are concerned. 1, 2, 3, freedom! 1, 2, 3, freedom! 1, 2, 3, freedom! Give yourselves a round of applause.
Before you, but because you're standing here before me, together, and you inspire the shit out of me. I know I'm here to inspire you and empower you, but just know that each and every person that has shown up today is my hero. We are each other's heroes, and we have come here during this pivotal time to be badass. You see, the dark thinks it's going to win. The dark has had a plan for many, 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 many years. But it's time to light up the darkness, and that's exactly what's happening. And once we light up the darkness, we get to see. And once we see it, we get to set ourselves free from this tyranny. And it's always been about the children. We must protect our children at all costs. And as they go through, I will never look away. And I damn will never look away from anyone trying to stick poison in my child or any of your child's body. We the people are the heroes. We are a soul that chose to come down here, and our soul knows the way. So in the moments of stress, in the moments of frightening, in the moments that we just think it's a never-ending battle, we must remember our soul knows the way. We know the way through. Amen. And each and every person here is a piece to the puzzle. Each and every person has their magic. Each and every person has their role right here, right now, and in the future. Some are on the front line, like our brave warriors in Melbourne and Sydney.
Yesterday morning, Yerika found out that her nephew had gone into a park in Brisbane and taken his life. Come closer, baby. You want to hear us? You come closer, because I ain't yelling. This is sorry business. We're losing too many of our young ones. We're losing too many of our babies. Our babies are calling. You know, Google, one of the highest Google searches is from kids about how to deal with anxiety and depression. Kids shouldn't even know those words. In my opinion, they shouldn't. They should be here living and loving and being that joyful little bunch.
The government, the politicians, the corrupt ones that are supposed to be protecting us, looking after us, looking after the vulnerable, those that fall victim so easy. So every Monday, please come and join us at the State Governor's House from 12 till 1. Doesn't matter what the weather's doing, doesn't matter if you have to put on your running shoes and pretend you're going exercising, you know, given the situation. But please come and stand with us, because if we can take them down, we can take them all down. We're coming for all of them. We're going to pick them off one by one and expose this corruption. And in saying that, I'm going to hand it over to Dan, who is going to play the last post, and we'll have 1 minute of silence for our ancestors who fought for our freedom that we have given away so easily. We are not fighting for our freedom at this point, Australia. We're fighting to get it back.
And we have action plans, alright? So, as you can see on my sign over there, I've got 3 things which I think, as a community, I never expected this many people to rock up. This is great. Give yourselves a round of applause. But while you're at it, let's thank Queensland Police for not arresting everyone. Thanks, guys. Alright, so, 3 things on the agenda. No lockdowns! Alright, now I've tried to come up with a solution for this. The only way we should be in a lockdown is if the entire country is in a lockdown. I shouldn't be able to go to Bunnings. I shouldn't be able to go to Coles. I sure as hell shouldn't be able to go to the footy. Alright, so if you're going to lock us down, lock us all down.
Te mea tuatahi, ko te mihi nui tēnei, ki te iwi o te whenua nei, ki ngā tangata whenua, ki te kaitiakitanga. He mihi nui tēnei hoki, ki ngā rangatira ki tua o te ārai, tēnā koutou. He mihi nui tēnei ki ngā rangatira e tūnei, tēnā koutou. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Translated, I'd like to pay my respects and acknowledge the original custodians of this land and all elders past and present. My name is Roi Mata. I'm here today, everyone, to try and encapsulate 806 years worth of information into about 5 to 10 minutes tops. So, thank you for, first of all, thank you for inviting me to be here. I'm here because I care about my brothers and sisters. I care about humanity, like we all do. That's why I'm here today. So I represent an organisation or a movement, for want of a better word, called Practical Law for Dissent. We are obviously here in Australia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, UK, Commonwealth. We were in Africa, but because of what's going on over there at the moment, we've had to change things up over there. So, to define sovereignty. Sovereignty means to be supreme and independent power, expressed through the making and enforcing of law. This is where, I don't know if you've heard of jury nullification, but jury nullification is very powerful, but I'll talk about that later. But first of all, we must look at what's going on around us. We must look at where it came from, why it's here, and where to from here. We've got to go back in history, everyone. We've got to know what's going on in order to know why we are here today. When it all comes down to it, treason is at the core of all our problems, which needs our urgent attention, and also the attention of a properly impaneled jury in the very near future, but more on that later. Right now, the United Nations, one and the same with the UN and the EEC. Some of you may not have heard of this, some of you may have. You know what I'm talking about. They are our biggest mammoth threat. They have treasonously infiltrated all levels of our government to implement their agenda to enslave humanity. We can see it, we know what's going on. This was their backup plan in case they didn't win World War II militarily. Incidentally, Australia and all other Commonwealth countries unbeknowingly signed into the United Nations in 1945, and now look at where we are today. So when people say, no, we didn't, just look around you. Look at the foreign entity that is now on our shores, and soon more to come. By the way, we only use constitutional law and we only use evidence-based material. I invite, but in saying that, we're also open because we may have left stones unturned, and we're humble enough to say, oh, whoops, missed that one, sorry, let's look at the next solution. So, let's move on from treason. Most people are unaware that while all constitutions are taken from the Magna Carta, most people are unaware that while all constitutions are taken from the Magna Carta, all other constitutions, including the Australian Constitution, were deceptively written to allow governments to slowly chip away at our freedoms and rights. This happened through the people not having informed consent, therefore obliviously giving away their rights and freedoms just mentioned. Furthermore, Victoria, who granted the colonies their own constitutions, had no authority to do so because she was not a constitutional monarch. That may be a bit of a hard pill to swallow because I know some of us love the Constitution, but here it is in a nutshell, everyone. So we teach constitutional law, the 1215 Magna Carta, Article 61, and this is how it is. You've got the legal side, and then you've got the lawful side. The legal side is what we've all been born into, that we didn't know we were born into. Our parents signed us away into maritime law. You know this. You know this. So that's the legal realm. We only deal in the lawful realm via the 1215 Magna Carta. And it's okay if you think that it's an old, worthless piece of document. That's okay, because that means that the regime or their agenda worked in making you think that. So it's okay for you to feel that way. But unfortunately, it's incorrect, I'll tell you why. Because on this side, we've got the Constitution that was created by governments. Do you know what that means? That essentially means at any given time, they can write whatever legislation they want, which as we know they are doing. So in a nutshell, on this side, their Constitution, they can do with it whatever they please. On this side, the People's Constitution, the 1215 Magna Carta, it was written for the people, by the people, to protect the people. It belongs to the people, no one else. So back to the treason that I was talking about. Queen Victoria, Australia being signed into the UN without knowing. These are just a couple of examples that took place. However, there is way more treason, everyone, and it goes back even further than 1215. And it contributes, yes it does contribute to where we are today. Treason is why we have no justice in society today, anywhere. However, there is a remedy to the said treason. I kind of alluded to that already. And it is because of treason that this remedy was born. It is the 1215 Magna Carta. It's important to realise that Australia is part of the Commonwealth to Great Britain. This means that we are protected under English law and the English Commonwealth Constitution, the Magna Carta. Magna Carta is the most powerful constitution in history, the original human rights charter, and the only constitution that fully protects the people. Again, it was written for the people, by the people, to protect the people. Magna Carta is such a powerful document that the governments have been trying to hide it since it was sealed at Runnymede. All the way back in 1215, they tried to hide it the following year in 1216. Whatever mention it is given anywhere today is obscured with government deception and misinformation propaganda in an attempt to hide the truth. Signing away at acts and statutes with a stroke of the pen, they rob us of our rights and freedoms. Article 61 gives us a way back. It gives us a lawful remedy to pick up our sovereign pens and to get on the battlefield and to fight for our freedoms. We at Practical Lawful Dissent are following Article 61's rule book. Remember, everything that I've said, it's not me. I'm not saying this. I'm just the conduit. I'm just the voice pick. I'm just the big mouth. We would like to help you, to help yourself and your loved ones. Yes, it's a lot to get your head around. We're talking about 806 years worth of hidden constitutional law. And you know what? People come to us and they go, oh my goodness, this is too much. You know what's too much? What's too much is when you finally realise just how powerful you are. Knowledge is power! That's what's too much.
Alrighty, thank you for being so patient with us. We think that we might look at doing a march a little bit earlier on the next event. Does that sound like a good idea to you guys? Yeah. Alright, but you'll come back and listen to us, won't you? Yeah. Alright, Brother R. Hey guys, who wants a free t-shirt? Yeah. First one's to the front. Go, 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 go. Alrighty. Well done, those people that got them. Right, at which side? This one over here? Oh, okay. Over at the white tent, if anybody wants to get involved and be a little bit more active part of this freedom community, please go over there and see the guys at the white tent. They'll certainly give you a job. We don't pay much.
What's up, Gold Coast? I can't hear you. What's up, Gold Coast? Woo! Brother R on the mic. Welcome, everybody. It's awesome to see so many people here today. Man, it's a hot day. I'm sweaty. Didn't bring no underwear. Jeez. Man. So, we all know what's going on in the world, right? We all know that there's a lot of issues going on, and we are in... Who's that from? You don't play the siren when I jump on the microphone. Hello, hello, hello. So, Brother Ra, I am an intuitive guide. I'm a healer. I deal in the spiritual field. I'm not woke. I'll play that now. I'm not woke. So, give me a second to ground in. I'm a bit nervous. Done this many times, but I'm a bit nervous. First of all, I'd like to give thanks to the elders and ancestors of all these lands, all these beautiful lands where we are. I give thanks to all of you for making it down here today. I give thanks to our people from Aotearoa for the haka. I give thanks for everybody that is choosing to stand in your own lives and in the community today here. What we're seeing is we are in potent change. We are in the most potent change within the history of our human race. Yeah? Many civilizations have fallen before us. We are in that time again. This time, though, we are globally unified through the consciousness. Yeah? More and more people are starting to awaken every day. Right? And the grounding understanding within awakening, which I'm seeing so much out in the public or online, is that people are trying to force other people to awaken. You cannot force people to awaken. Period. You can give them the options by being the very best human that you can be. Because what we're seeing in the world right now, there's a lot of separation. There's a lot of separation and hatred. right? You've got the vax, fuck you. You don't want to get the vax, fuck you. Excuse me to my little homies for swearing. Yeah? Separation is what they want. When we can bring it back to the humanity of who we are, we were born from love, we're going to go back to love. It's the journey in between where we lose ourselves and we got to discover who the fuck we are so that we can make a difference together with everything that is going on in this world. So what we're going to do is just follow me. You're going to bounce with your right leg, and then bounce with both legs, and then bounce with the left leg. Right? Can you do that? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2. Come on, man. Give me some love. 1, 2, 3. All right? Now, you all know what I'm about to sing. All right? So, if you would like to join me, it would be awesome if you do, because I'd look like a dickhead singing by myself. All right? But you got the movements. What we're going to sing. I'm not a singer, so don't call me Usher, okay? So, there we go. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Come on, man, y'all can sing. Don't worry about a thing. We can sing this part. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. A little louder now, come on, man. Sing for the people around the world. You are here for change. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh! Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Woo! Who's ready to march, y'all? My name is Brother Ra. Peace, love, and unity to all of you. Remember, every single day you get to make a change. We are here for change, and please, brothers and sisters, in the days that are coming, they're gonna get a lot worse. But if you can ground back into the essence of who you are and why you're here, discover your purpose and stand strong together as brother and sister, remember, humanity one. Peace.
Sister Cindy has got something that she wants to share with us just before we march. Okay, she's here not for us, she's here because she was told to be here, is that right? Beautiful.
Jingala, Jingiwala. My name is Cindy Roberts, and I'm a descendant of the Bunjalanga of the Widjabawaibo people. The reason why I come here today is because, one, I was sent by spirit, not by flesh, not by anything. I live my life by spirit unto the creator spirits and unto my ancestors. The reason why I come today is to remind the people of why you stand here today. It's for your freedom. It's for your liberty. It's for your children. It's why you stand today. They can take away everything from you, but they can't take away your spirit nor your sovereignty. I don't discriminate against. I have no, and I don't discriminate against anybody. I don't care what colour, what creed, what nationality, what religion, wherever you come from. But we as Australians have to unite as one people in this country, because what's coming is bigger than us all. I know we all get sick and tired of hearing about the legislations and the hacks. But welcome to the world of the Indigenous people of the land. We know how you feel. My people have been there and done that since colonial settlement, not trying to cause a war here, just being truthful. But my people have been under the acts and the legislations since colonial settlement began in this country. In 1973, the Queen, she relinquished her rights over Australia. We are no longer under a monarchy. They tell you that, but we're not. Since 1973, when they signed over, she signed over the rights to the Australian. Now, you could call them the corporate government because that's exactly what they are. The Australian Police Force are an independent body that represents their organisation. They have the rights to charge and arrest this government, this corporate government, for treason, for tyranny, for genocide, for medical genocide. They have the power to do it. They have the power to arrest the government. They can hold them accountable. They're worried about their paycheck, but who pays their pay? You do. You pay the taxes. You pay their wages. They are public servants that stand for the people, that should be representing and protecting the people of this land. So today I come here, oh look, you would not believe. But anyways, I just come to say, and I came with a message, and to tell you that the greatest enemy, I wanted to say this, I said that I was going to say this at the next, if I ever spoke again, but my greatest enemy is not my brothers and sisters. My greatest enemy in this country are the Bindiais. You feel me? I'm always walking around barefooted, so I know what it's like, but they are the worst enemy. They're my enemy, is the Bindiais. But all I wanted to say to you, my brothers and sisters, is that this is not about colour. This is not about race. This is not about who's from where or what. This is about Australia and the Australian people uniting. But before I go anywhere or do anything, I want to call upon our creative spirits. I want to call upon our ancestors. And I want to ask you one thing. If you, while I call upon mine, I ask that you all call upon yours. Because you know what? Once upon a time ago, the ancestors were all united. They were not divided. So we need them to be on our side. We need them to reconnect again. But they can't do it. A lot of people say, but I don't know my ancestors. You don't need to know. You might know who they are, but I surely, I tell you, they know exactly who you are. Because you are their bloodline. You are their lineage. Your ancestors know where you came from. They know because the bloodline you carry is their bloodline. Yeah. Anyways, they want to march. I want to pray. Garama, nutangale na jangale. Garama, najangari. Junba waji waranyiniga. Junba waji benga genga lela. Mbanjalang juganba. Nali. We call upon all our ancestors of the lands, creator spirits. We call upon all to walk with us and be with us and to protect the people of this nation. Every tribe, every nationality, every spoken language. All those who dwell upon the land of the Indigenous Australians. I call upon the ancestors to watch over and protect us all. And that our ancestors may walk with their ancestors. because we need the creator spirit and our ancestors to be united more than ever. So I call upon all the ancestors from all the lands and all who dwell, the bloodline, the lineage of all the children that dwell upon these lands, to be united and to be with us and to protect us all. Garama bogabe nutangali najingali. Garama bogabe najanga najangaris. We thank you. And let's march. I heard it. Brother, I heard it. And it just got here. Garama bogabe nutangali. Do this for your children!
What's the email address?
Just look up Aware Collective. It's collecting everyone. So Aware Collective on Facebook.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to help out, I'd really appreciate it if you're able to get your phones out and just capture signs. That's just the overall vibe of today, and anything that feels inspiring and part of the mission.
The song's called Corona. He just wrote it the other day.
Whoever said that one person couldn't change the world obviously never ate an undercooked fact. That's to assume that what we're dealing with is derived from precisely that. But the fictional fact is what we view on the news, the whole truth, or nothing but a ruthless, convoluted, totalitarian trap. Either way, we're all cooped up indoors, watching all hell unfurl, wondering if we'll ever go back to the good old days where things were simple and plain, and it's far too late to create from a clean slate. And what would that look like moving forward? Surely at the core of the soul we crave the same sense of safety, but where on earth do we turn to when we're turning in the whirlpool, hurting from the hermitude? Break from our circles to keep us from feeling edgy and fenced in, like a menacing mongrel hungry for a cuddle puddle. Fantasy blood bubbles, so we gotta keep at least 1.5 meters between us and our people, otherwise we might be breached by the virus. Is this born in nature or contrived by our scientists? Was it accidental or pre-decided by the higher-ups? Either way, it's mental, I can't seem to make my mind up. Potential propaganda penetrates me from all sides. Corona, Corona, down with the throne. Make fear be overthrown, and love.
Wake up, Australia! Wake up, Australia! Wake up, Australia! Wake up, Australia! Freedom! 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 Libertà! 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 Ole! 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 Freedom! Freedom! Ole! 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 Freedom! Freedom! My body, my choice! My body, my choice! My body, my choice! My No more lockdowns. 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 My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Body, my choice. My body, my choice. Nice. Freedom, what's it look like for you? Let's wish and hope and pray and keep searching and fighting for your version of freedom.